Okay, hey, there's some good informational news. This is not a random video. This is a compilation of why we figured out that politics are sweet tarts and that we got them from blood. What's overlapping and evolving is the fact that I have all that shit. I'm a mangaka, American comic book writer like Stan Lee. He has all those side novels, literally, how he has Joker, but if he had the Joker, literally, how he had those side comics like Joker, Lily, Flirtwear Nurse that isn't Harley. Could have secretly been Harley Lily, a collection dress books. Meaning I walk the walk every single day, but there's something wrong. We're America. I mean, you not allowing me, to view my anime after people literally are able to view my anime but complain that it's adjacent because literally after you're done with the dance move, after you're done with the jokes, you forget that the anime is in HD, which is why, I love anime as a delicacy. Why it's not fair. Literally HD is this HD to me. Anyway, literally, let's get on to a bigger subject. A way bigger subject. You know how I knew how to draw this year, how I drew Baku, how I drew multiple, people and anime characters? I learned how to copy, actual anime art styles. This kind of lesson shit all ended while I watched the second ending of Inuyasha. Now what happened was, I figured out that those convinces are still, second grade. Because they played Fukimori literally at the same day that they played the Cupid Shuffle. And that's how I knew literally it was for first grade, literally it was for some low down family shit. Fucking 2-year-olds, and that's, a big, long confession from Lord Seventh. That new anime conventions were for little kids, so I stopped going to them, I stopped caring. I was definitely out of place because of Stephanie. Guess what happened? Literally, when I, knew how to draw, interiorly, in and out to the point where I figured out how somebody else draws. When I watched this ending, I looked at Shishomaru, and I recognized something, that when I held on to college lessons, when I wasn't, using guidelines, someone in the pen taught me literally how to draw easier, saying, drawing is dumbass easy. Another confession from Lord Seventh. What he did was he drew ovals like Stewie Griffin literally, and then he made the lips hella big and then he shaded. But guess what? Not with Shishomaru. It's established why in order to get your anime published, you have to beat somebody in a competition. Two pick no more. Them all happened around the dark-skinned girl, Alexia Cyan Isam. Her badass younger sister, the one that got pulled by Justin. Now what happened? What happened was she got obsessed with me because of Standard, literally this and that, and I made a confession. After Standard was over, Lily seems to disappear, big butts and ass. That's not the case. I kept on saying over and over again out loud, Lily, if you wouldn't let me have an anime, she would have been just as badass as Britney. In reality, after I goddamn Dino froze, I recognized she was annoying because, let's be real, Lily, that shit came from a speck in the start. Because I have Asperger's, here's the whole story behind me and Alexia and Justin. Lily, she made fun of me, along Justin hid behind the social position, Lily, and Justin gained a benefit of sports by being calm, Lily, and proving that he was consistent with women with relationships. Pulling a fine ass 70 after Chantel. I had Duck Dodgers on my ringtone, literally, and he was all like, why you have a cartoon ringtone? She's like, cartoon. A good reality show. You see, the whole point of it, literally, is later is that I'm kind, but there's a whole continuity of me just that you don't understand my channel. First off, when you start making fun of me, I started hitting him in PE like Vegito. I hit Slanted and he belittled me, literally, so he got the benefit of being sports, but because I only have Asperger's on the outside when I was with Alexia, I was covered in blue. I was covered in complete blue, even though I had Afro Lily wore shorts from Boy Scouts. The whole point of Asperger's Lily is that I can match the original Call of Duty. Even though Justin was a complete star, I was a star and a spec at the same time. He followed me to the house, Lily, I knew his shit, it was punk ass shit. This lady could box like Dwayne The Rock Johnson, but they're not giving me the opportunity to keep on blaming what's linear. The whole point, Lily, is that she couldn't control herself after I met all that Standard, and guess why I said I was a bleaching rep for souls. Something got me through the outside. That Standard is full of shit, but literally, it's for an American citizen. To complete Standard in school is when I completely video Bixen you. So what happened was, I was complete blue on the outside, literally, so far me to my house to this day. Justin gained the big social principles, and guess what I have with Justin? I got how good I am at AMVs, literally his reaction from Good Life by sending the Good Life AMV. The game actually works, literally how funny I am on the inside if you give me the opportunity, if you allow me to calm down, which is what Asperger's isn't known for, that's why you take medication. How good that Justin is at sports like baseball, literally, and football all contributed into why me and him were tied. Because I danced for 3 girls, literally, I didn't have a relationship, and he had 2 that were defying it while I was trying too hard to fit in. Me being a rapper knows how respect and star tutorial works. The whole point about VB is that you're not respecting me afterwards. And this video is connected to the Iraq War, and guess what happened really recently, when I went to the hub to actually see about my debt. I got alarmed, literally, that Cindy was supposed to pay my debt because she was my girlfriend, obviously. That she is going to, literally, that she's ordered to, and that's a part of her crime, literally, through the other war. You know how I kept on saying that projection came out? Projection came out for me and Cindy. That's what happened, literally, I got relieved. So what I did was I bought more shit. I bought $30 worth of more shit. You get hit with an 8 time where you have to validate the company, where you have to stop fucking around. It's that literally she's over $2,000 trillion in debt, literally, so how can she pay mine? But NASA is on the case and they're willing to break the war in order to do it. This is why the Iraq war was so important. I mean, so important for this video is the exact same reason why, tournament matches like in tuning exams, like where Gar literally fought, Neji or, Rock Lee or whatever, Gar still fought Neji. Exactly when little birds were standing up to their older birds, literally saying that anime was real, what older birds are actually doing real superpowers from the meeting. So this part is all about your abusive girlfriend or a gamer can't use superpowers, so we have to wait for round 2. In reality, literally, why I tell you, things are far-fetched, when you're watching, these overly colorful, television programs, alongside with nuclear weaponry, literally, you have to know that something's connected. That's why my generation, literally, as a teenage, lost, concept of reality, literally, further into propaganda. Now, another statement for this video that I've been trying to state for at least 3. The reason why I got less debt, the reason why I became so successful, the reason why I had the opportunity to become famous, unlike everybody else, was due to pattern recognition. I recognized that anime is old. I was there when Storm 2 first came out. I said this is not Subblock and value layer order you get cheat. Are you content with that battle? This is not. I lived through that shit. Pattern recognition. I spoke less than everybody else. I did less than everybody else. I stayed out the most trouble. For the 100th time, literally, where it came to my child, where it came to, Robert not matching my melee, where it came to me growing up. I told you society forces you to be advanced or else to label you an animal or a predator. Guess what happened? My story, literally, whenever I play a video game, wherever I play, a game like, Bleach Rip the Souls. I'm matching my melee. Yeah, you do a move and I do a move. This is not all I asked was for a fair fight, literally. You kept on pushing the agenda over and over again that life wasn't fair. It was complex like reading in the homework. I'm done, nigga. Yeah, and guess what happened to Chris's son? Son was the killer one at home, literally the one that's talking right now, literally, and act like the different one is a facade. Chris is in his own little world due to being a crip, but hey, that's all from Lord 7th.